So once again, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Vincent St. Louis. Of course, you probably know that because you're on my Facebook Live. Like I mentioned earlier, I've seen just a huge trend in just some people doing some really weird stuff on social media. Give you an example. The other day, I had a lady that sent me a friend request. She was friends with several people that I already knew, and so I just kind of, I accepted. A lot of times I will look through their Facebook wall or whatever and see what they're promoting and see if they're just constantly spamming them, their contacts. And so I accepted this friend request, and it was just a matter of minutes. As soon as I accepted her friend request, she sent me a direct message on a messenger trying to promote her product and opportunity. Just like, no foreplay, no hello, how are you, no great connecting with you, no nothing like that. It was all just basically straight in, straight to the point. And it if you've ever had that happen to you, you realize, what I'm talking about. It's a turnoff. It does not appeal to anybody. And then, so that was one thing. And then I've noticed in a lot of, around the social media platforms, a lot of people are sharing their product, their opportunity over and over and over again. And there's a way to do it, and that's what I want to share with you guys is a couple of things that you need to be aware of. And if you don't think what I'm sharing with you has merit, then I would recommend you go scroll around to Facebook, scroll around to other people, and look at what they're doing. And so the first thing right out the gate is I see people all the time posting the name of the product. I did the same mistake. So what I'm sharing with you, of course, I've made the same mistakes as well. They're constantly talking about their product, the name of the product, the name of the company. All they're doing is promoting the product, the company. I don't care if you're in real estate. I have a real estate company. I have a lot of agents in my company, and I see a lot of people. All they do is talk about EXP. They talk about this company or that company or the companies that they're with, the product they're with, and they're always constantly just giving everything away. And then they say, contact me if you want to know more. Why would I contact you? I don't need to know more. You told me everything. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to search on your product. If I want to know more, I'm going to go into the internet and I'm going to Google it. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to go to YouTube. And this is the biggest problem, biggest challenge you're going to find in your business and social media. If you do that, if you're posting about your product or your opportunity constantly, the name of the company, the name of the product, all these things, and there's no curiosity, the people are going to search it. And then what's going to happen is somebody that's better than you, somebody that's more advanced than you, they're going to convince that person to buy or join them and not you. So you did all this marketing for somebody else. You branded a company, that is it. So what I want to encourage you to do is start branding you. Start creating curiosity. I'm going to give you a couple of examples of curiosity. So you can say, let's say your product is XYZ product. There's tons of products out there. People are probably on here, all kinds of different companies. I'm not going to just mention my company out of respect for you guys. But let's say your product is XYZ product and you're posting pictures of your product and the product and the ingredients and why the delivery system and all this stuff. And what have you done? You've promoted, you've advertised for the company, not for you. And so a curiosity post would be, first off, you got to find a problem. What is a problem and what is the solution? So let's say like real estate, like my real estate brokerage. What is not just how great the company is, but what is a product that real estate agents have? What is a problem? And then what is a solution? So you could talk about your company in that way. Your product, if you have a weight loss product, you don't have to go out there and mention the name of the company. You say, oh, well, my upline does that. Well, that person probably has a large influence. They have a big sphere of influence. They have a drawing of people. They can get away with that. But all you're doing is you're driving traffic to them because all you're doing is talking about your product. I see in our company all the time. And so what you want to do is now you want to create curiosity. How would you like to lose weight? Or I lost 6 pounds in X number of days. Or maybe you got a shake and you're showing videos of making the shake and you're mixing it, you're blending it. You don't have to tell people the name of it or the company is or the name of the product. You tell people what the results, the benefits. Give them something to love on, something to say, that's me. You're speaking to me. Our company, I'm trying to be as generic as I can here, but I guess I can't because I've got to use an analogy. So our company is stem cells. So a lot of people, they post about the company name. Instead of what you need to do is you need to find, okay, let's say you have a weight loss company. So you need to find testimonies and you can edit the testimony and take out the name of the product and edit the testimony to now you're creating what? Curiosity. You don't want to give out the whole farm. You want people to say, I want to know more. And the other thing is you don't have to constantly say, message me for more information. They know to ask you for more information. Sometimes the content may not be compelling enough to direct people to ask you for more information, and you're going to have to. There's nothing wrong with it. But you don't always have to. So you want to find other people that are posting, maybe testimonies about your product, the benefits of the solution. Find the problem and what's the solution. That's what you need to talk about. Find the problem. What is the problem? What do people have? Maybe it's a health and wellness problem. Maybe it's skincare. Find ways of saying, are you tired of having the wrinkles? I did a post the other day about Botox. Find ways to do that. And then you can find other people's posts and edit it to now do what they were trying to do, but without giving the product name and the company name. Because why? Because you want to pique curiosity. You want people to be curious. The other thing, very important, you guys. I got some notes here. The other thing is don't do it every day. If you let me just step back a minute. If you've been doing what I'm telling you not to do, and you know you shouldn't be doing this is making sense to you, then go back in your Facebook, go down your Facebook feed and start deleting or changing, editing the posts that you have. Look, the last month, 30 days, aside from the other people that I called and I talked to about my product, I had 3 people contact me. Vincent, tell me more about this. Tell me more about the thing that you said in this post here. And it was all directed towards my product and opportunity. And 3 people joined because why? Because I created curiosity. I didn't give them the whole thing. I just talked about the problem and the benefits, the solution, the value, not about the company name or I'm talking about what it does for you, but in a way that it creates curiosity. That's the key. So if you do have months and months and months of nothing but your product, your company, go back there and delete some of it, get rid of it. The only people that know that it was there are the people, if you got 300 friends and you're trying to build another thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to now build a different friend base. You got to connect with other people. We'll get into that in another thing. But it works for that. Okay, yeah, I hear this all the time. But so-and-so our leader. If it's once again, it's because they have a following that you don't have. They have a sphere of influence that you may not have. If you do have that, then fine, then do that. I'm telling you, even with what you have, who you are, you can create curiosity and create way more reaction, way more interaction with your posts than you will if you just talk about the name of the company and the product. Because people are just going to search it. They don't need to ask you for more. You put down there, contact me for more information. They don't need to. You just gave them it all. And so they have no reason to. Another thing that you can do, and I mentioned this earlier, find posts from other people in your company that are maybe doing it right and or doing it wrong, and you can copy that. Do not share people's posts. If you're on my team, do not share. If you see me post something, don't share my post. What I want you to do is I want you to copy it and paste it on your wall. Make it yours. You want to keep people on you, not going to other people. You see what I'm saying? People do it all the time. You say, but that's plagiarism, or I'm copying you. Hey, look, everybody on Facebook does it. Who makes all these memes? Nobody knows. People just share it and share it and share it and share it and keep on. I've got files on my computer, which is another thing. Create a file, either Google Docs or on your phone. I've got a file on my phone. I got a file on my computer. I've got a Google Doc of things that I see people post that I like. And I will copy it and paste it or take a screenshot of it or whatever I do, and I save it in a file, and it gives me stuff. If I ever have, what should I post about today? And we're going to get into that in a minute. I've got files of things that I can talk about that create curiosity, that give value, give benefits to other people that I found from somebody on there. Look, I read a ton of books. Most of what comes out of my mouth came from these books. I don't have to every time give credit for the what I read, because I don't know where it came from, but I guarantee you it came from a book or an audio that I listened to. So everything coming out of my mouth is from somewhere else. So don't be so hung up on the fact, oh, I need to give credit, or I'm stealing their content. Hey, look, nobody knows, nobody cares. You know, if you feel like you need to, then give time. If you see a good post, you don't have to copy and paste it right now today, but you can. The chances are they have different friends and you have different friends. They might see it and they might get a little butthurt over it, but I guarantee you they're doing the same thing that everybody else is. So create a file of content. Create a file of content. The other thing is, don't just talk about your product or your opportunity. You have to continue to add value to your tribe, the people that you're friends with on social media, whatever platform it is. And so a couple of things to think about: rotating content. You got to rotate content. So one is, you might 5 days a week, if you're doing it 5 days a week, whatever, is personal hobbies. What's your life like? Continue to post stuff about your life. You want to interact. You want to get people to know, like, and trust you. I don't care if you got a cat, and that's the most the best thing about you. Then talk about your cat. Talk about the weather outside. Talk about your family. Talk about things. You don't have to do it all the time. If you don't want pictures of your kids on social media, then don't put them on there. But you need to talk about that. You need to have inspirational quotes. So you're not always talking about your family. You want to have inspiration. Once again, you see them all over Facebook. You might as well start building a file and start using that stuff and make it your own. Make it your own. You can edit it. You can chop it. You can cut it. You can, if somebody put a post out there and you really liked it, you can save it in a file. And then one day you get out there, you can keep on the file who you got it from if you want, and you can make it your own. You can edit it. You can do a video about it. You can write a little thing about it. Because if it inspired you, if it meant something to you, it's going to mean something to somebody else. Personal, inspirational, lifestyle, parenting. What it's like to getting your kids up and making them sandwiches and getting ready for school. Just things about your life that's going to relate with other people. Let them to know, like, and trust you. And then entrepreneurship, maybe. If you've got a business opportunity, if you've got a home-based business, and talk about lifestyle and entrepreneurship and maybe some of the things that you're looking forward to doing. You can do all this without naming the name of your company, you guys. You don't have to. I know you've heard it. I know that people say, oh, let me tell you. It doesn't matter what they told you, what the company told you, what your upline told you. You need to do what's right for you and your business. And what's right for you and your business is to draw people to you by giving value, to get them to understand it, give them something to be curious about, to ask you questions about, to wonder what it is, to what is this product, what is this thing, how can I lose the weight in this amount of time, how can I do this without hurting, how can I have cleaner skin, you want them to want to ask you how, why, where, what. And so you can do these things. Product curiosity is another one that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to do that at least once a week. You're going to have to maybe do value. If you're in a network marketing company, you learn something. You may have learned what I'm telling you today. You can regurgitate this. Share it with people. Write a little post, make a little comment, make a little video, whatever you want to do. Give value to your community. Teach them something. Give them something. I'm giving this value to you. I don't know, there's 10 people. It's what it says. I don't know if that's true or not, but I got 10 people on here, and I guarantee a lot of people are not in my network marketing business or my real estate business. That's okay. I'm here to give value because I'm getting tired of seeing people do this and it's not working for you. You've got to get smarter at the way you promote your product and your opportunity. And the best way to do that is create curiosity. You've got to create curiosity. You've got to find a problem, You getting aches and pains. This is, I found a product, or my friend Joe over here had a bad knee pain and put this salve on, and man, it was like the next day all the pain was gone. I've lost weight, lost 9 pounds without exercising. I created a secondary income without with taking care of 4 kids and a grandchild and running people off to school and stuff. You can create curiosity around your business. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you've never made any money before. If you do this right, you will. I promise you, you will. So create curiosity. Copy and paste. Create a file so you have content to talk about. You have content to give value to people. Because thinking about it at the last minute, oh man, I need to post something. I don't know what to post. You should have plenty of content. Start creating a file. Go through your Facebook. Start deleting stuff. Another way, a great way to do that is, especially because a lot of people got really political during the last couple of years. And so now you're thinking, man, maybe that's not the thing I want to do. So you get Facebook memories that pop up on your thing. And you don't have to go back 10 years from now. Just Facebook memories, when it pops up every day, just scroll through it. Think if this thing gives you value, you build your brand. Look, you want to build your brand, not your company's brand. What happened? Just perfect example, company I was with not too long ago just shut down. Didn't give anybody any warning, nothing, just shut down. And people were out there showing the plan and talking about the product that day, and got home that night and found out the company was gone. How do you pivot from that? It makes it hard to do. But if you're branding yourself, you are the brand. Now it's not as hard. You can pivot without maybe making a wholly change. So go through your Facebook and the memories and start deleting stuff that doesn't give value to who you are, the brand that you are creating today. Because what we were yesterday is different than today. So you can continue to do that through Facebook memories and deleting stuff, editing it. I deleted probably 5 posts today, just today alone, from 10 years ago. Hey, look, it's out there. It's on the internet. It can be found, and not that it was anything bad. It just doesn't suit where I'm going. It doesn't suit where I'm going today, my attitude on life, my personality today. It might have been back then, but it doesn't today. It doesn't serve me today, and so I delete it. And so clean up your Facebook. Remember, the curiosity is king. I just can't emphasize that enough. Like I said at the beginning of this, don't message people about your product. You know, if you've got to go out there and everybody on here has had somebody that has sent you a friend request and then instantly send you a message on Messenger about join my company. Are you looking for a business? Hey, look, give a little foreplay, okay? Don't go straight into the kill. Get to know people a little bit. Understand them. Get a relationship. If you're posting good, positive stuff and you're posting curiosity, they will reach out to you when the timing's right. And remember, everybody doesn't see your post all the time. They don't see it. So if they don't see it, then if they don't see your post today and you post the same thing next week, they might see it next week. So you can edit, you can change, you can take a post that I posted today. I can take that post in a week from now and change it around and redirect it and repost it in a different manner, the same exact post. The same exact thing, because how many times you say, well, didn't you see my post? No, I didn't see it. Especially the way Facebook is now. You don't see half the people. I got 4,000 friends. I see probably 10, 15 people. And I don't know who sees my stuff. So don't be worried about that. Talk about your family. Talk about your lifestyle. Talk about a hobby that you have. Talk about your product and your business in a curiosity way. Curiosity is king, you guys. You got to do it. If you're not happy, if you don't feel good about doing video, and I want to encourage everybody to do video. Everybody's looking at videos now. Short ones, long ones, everything. Fat ones, skinny ones. What's that song? Even kids with chicken pox. What was that? I don't remember what it was. Shows my age a little bit. But anyways, video is a great place to be. But if you don't feel comfortable with it, then do something. But you can post, you can find testimony. Like our testimonies are everywhere for your product. If you don't have testimonies, then how do you convince people your product is a good product? Find testimonies about your product and share the testimony. Edit it out. If it's a video, then you may not be able to, but you can take the content of it and share it in a maybe a screenshot that you took of somebody that, you know. Hi, my name is John. If you look at my wall, you'll see, hi, my name is John. I had knee pain and blah, 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 and now I don't have it anymore. You know, these are the things that you don't need to talk about. I edit the stuff. Because people talk about the product all the time. They talk about the name of the company and the name of the product. I don't want that I don't want that. I'm not out there. I'm not a billboard 24/7 out there sharing my product. I want to share benefits and value. I want to give value. I want to create curiosity. This is your problem. And if you have this problem, this right here will fix it. And they'll say, what is that, Vincent? How did you get rid of that pain? How do you sleep better? How did you get your skin looking so great? How did your friend Martha get their skin looking so great? How'd this person lose 20 pounds? You know, giving testimony, weight loss testimonies that you don't have to tell the name of the product and company. You don't want people searching it. Look, you're going to do it. If somebody's talking about something on their Facebook wall, because why? Because this is what happens. You don't want to be sold. So you're afraid to comment. You're afraid to ask about it. So what do? You Google. People don't want to be sold, but they want to buy. I've got a friend of mine. I just bought a $200 product because I saw value in the product. And so I wanted to try it myself. I'm not interested in the business, but I bought the product. Why? Because the way it was produced, it was posted on Facebook. It created curiosity. Just 2 days ago. Actually, today's Monday. So I think it was Friday. I just got an email that my product was shipped. Why? Because the person did a good job of talking about the product in a curiosity way. And I messaged him and said, hey, what is this product you're talking about? Do you have people asking you that? No. Why? Because you're talking about the product name and the company name. They don't need to ask you about it. They know where to get the information. So keep curiosity, clean up your Facebook, go back in there. I hope this helps somebody. I don't want to ramble on anymore. I hope this helps somebody to maybe look at your Facebook, go through there and clean it up and start creating curiosity. Start thinking of ways you can have curiosity. Take a list. I've got pads of paper. I got a thing on my phone. I've got a Google Drive. Every time I think of something that I could talk about. If you're in network marketing and you're having struggles, don't you think other people are having struggles too? So what did you do? What do you think the solution is to the struggle? That's something you can talk about. That gives value to your community. And if you don't think you've got a community, you don't think you've got a tribe, let me tell you what, you do. Everybody does. There are people that like people that have no like and trust you and other people. There are people out there that are like you no matter where you are. There are people out there that like you. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Reach out to me if there's anything I can do to help. If you got any questions, any way I can assist you in any way, shape, or form. I will do probably in the next week, maybe is more of a Zoom and a PowerPoint where I can go through and screen share, show you some of the things that I use, some of the tools that I use to help generate my posts and make them look better. And I want you to win. And I want you to win in a way where you're not beaten it down on people, throwing it down people's throat. Went to a wall today and every other post was about their product, There was nothing curiosity about it. And people don't want to see that. The smaller number of Facebook friends you have, the more they see the same stuff over and over again. And so you need to add friends. I'm gonna end with this because this is important. I edited my notes and I touched on it and it didn't come back. Go to groups. If you like running, go to running groups. If you like hang gliding, if you like cooking, if you like cats, you can go to groups and you don't go there and you're not going there to spam people. You're going there to participate and give value to the group. If you see somebody talking about you're a runner and they talk about knee pain, you can have some of the things that you did. You don't have to talk about your product all the time. Don't be that person. You talk about maybe some stretches you did or some things you did. And then some of these people you're going to relate to. You're going to like. The people that are posting all the time, they have a sphere of influence. You get what I'm saying? They have a sphere of influence. So the people are posting every time in these groups. You want to friend with them, connect with them. But let me tell you, if they look at your wall, which is what I do, the first thing I do is go to your wall. I'm going to see what's in there. And if you're the type of person, all you do is talk about your product or how you're going to help people, cryptocurrency and forex trading, I'm not accepting it because I don't want to be spammed. So your wall is the way your house looks. How does your house look? If it's not suiting where you're going, if it's not creating curiosity, if it's not a safe haven for people to come to, then clean it up. Make it somewhere that people are going to be glad that they attended. They're going to be curiosity. They're going to want to know more about what you're doing. So I hope to see you have a blessed evening. I appreciate you guys getting on here. I hope this helps somebody.